Hey man, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to another episode of Camp James. I want to wish everybody that's still a happy 2014. I hope everything is going positive for you. Man, if you've been following me through my Instagram, Trinidad James GG, you'll see I kind of been everywhere lately. I kind of started off in Texas, went to the All-Star game on this past Sunday, not too long ago. Went to Sneaker Summit out there in New Orleans. That was a wonderful experience. Picked up kicks there, met a lot of heads out there, met some cool female sneakerheads. Shout out to Tay Tay. Man, shout out to everybody, man, who just showed love. I really appreciated it. And I took it to LA, and LA was definitely a great experience. So we're gonna show you later, introduce you to some of the stores who just always show me support every time I come to LA. And then I ended in New York, shout out to Flight Club and all the guys who I get sneakers from in New York. It's love everywhere. What I try and do is go everywhere and treat everybody with respect. And if you got a shoe that I'm looking for and we could come to a good situation, you already know how I rock. Anybody could vouch for me. So, not to talk your heads off or whatever, let's get started with Camp James. Jerseys and jackets.
Short. You like, damn, brand new?
LA, man. Good old LA. Under your nigga that always stay real. Being a real nigga got me a deal. They say he go crazy, they say he too real. So guys, I'm having a dilemma. I got so many shoes lately that from the last episode, I still didn't get to finish talking about a certain amount of pairs from then. And then I picked up so many other great shoes from Texas all the way to New York. I don't know what to show you guys. And I don't want to draw you out with all these shoes because I want you guys to see how cool the cats in LA are. So what we're going to do, we're gonna do shoes in groups this time, Cause you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's go for it. I'm gonna start off with Nike. Shout out to Nike. I'm gonna show you guys my Pro Bowl trainers that I love. You know how much I love the Super Bowls. So I got the Pro Bowls. Check them out. These are crazy to me, right? The floral print is crazy. In all honesty, the flower laces that comes, extra laces, are the craziest to me. The black, for some reason, it's kind of throwing it off, and what I compared it to, it's kind of like a mole. Like a pretty girl with a mole or whatever. It's not, it doesn't make her like ugly, but it's just like, it stands out. That's what this check is. That's exactly what this check is to me. It's just a weird standing out effect, and I don't know how I feel about it, but all in all, I really enjoy this shoe. Because, it's kind of classic in its own way. I feel like it'll be appreciated more even next year during Pro Bowl, Super Bowl time. Or whatever. The inside is all floral. Whatever. Shout out to the guy I got this from on eBay too, because I bought them originally from, where did I get these from? Oh, my boys in Chicago, man. Success. What's up, Lavelle? What's up, home team? You already know, man. The boys in Chicago show me love all the time, man. You gotta go check out Success in Chicago. A great sneaker shop, great environment, great people. They had sent me my original pair that I bought from them. And then, because, like I said, this mole on it, this black threw me off, I hollered at my boy Mosh. You already know, everybody know Mosh on Instagram, and got these done. Shout out to my boy Zeus Trapping. You already know, he came up with the cut. He said, yo, do them in all gray. And this is what I wore during the All-Star game. So as you can see, first of all, shout out to Mosh because he does great work. And shout out to all the guys that do creative custom work, honestly. Kikasso, you already know, you my dude, man, all day. Ant, what's up, bro? You already know. And the whole team, definitely. But, just in general, I don't do the customs. It's the first one I ever wore personally, like out somewhere on foot. But as you can see, really, it's a big difference how that gray, when you take that black out, how it kind of is just a different shoe. Don't get me wrong, this is a great shoe, but this is just a different shoe. In the comments below, tell me what shoe would you pick if these both shoes were on the wall. You know, personal opinion. Me personally, I'm going for both because I can afford both. But if I could only afford one, I was going for these because they stand out more to me. My personal opinion, but I would like to hear you guys' opinion on both of these shoes. Pro Bowl trainers. Moving forward in the Nike world. Who enjoyed that All-Star game? I really enjoyed it. I got to go. It was wonderful. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. Guy was out there balling like he'd been doing it forever. Much respect. Shout out to my boy LeBron, KD, and everybody from the East and West. My boy Joe Johnson. You already know how I am about Joe. That's the boy right there. But so I picked up a couple of the joints. I got all three. You know, the Kobe's, which to me, this is the future. It's just the future. You remember what I tell you guys about the LeBron 11s? How I felt like that shoe is just like, yo, this is the prototype for the next. That's what I felt like they did with this Kobe 9. First of all, it's high fashion. In my personal opinion, it reminds me of like a Y3 neck right here, fly neck. Come on, man, this is crazy. The shoelaces are going ham. Straight ham turkey sandwich. This is crazy. Super crazy. The inside, the red inside. Shoes are super comfortable. I definitely wore the crap out of them with jeans. You gotta put the jeans over the tongue, my personal opinion. Got the gumbo behind the tongue. That's wild, just freaking wild. And I mean, the gold check, of course, you know those little gold accents, they mean the world to me. These 9 lines in the back, if I'm not mistaken, is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yes, 9. If I'm not mistaken, a young lady told me that these represent the stitches that Kobe got in the back of his, you know, in his ankle. That's really crazy. That's really crazy. Like to put all that technology into a shoe, that's just crazy to me, and I respect it the most. The insides was really nice. This is a really well-made shoe, and I honestly feel like, in general, I feel like all the tennis shoes are turning into like just futuristic. It's like everything looks like a battleship or something. Like this is one thing, and you got this. Then you got the KD that's like some kind of cool Land Cruiser. Like, it's just like it's some next level. Like, I mean, maybe I'm going crazy, but at the end of the day, this is just how I see it. I see shoes like it's just going to the future because, you know, time is not going backwards, it's going forward. And I feel like Nike, they always kill it and they want to make sure that they stay ahead. So even if you don't like this shoe now, eventually you'll be wearing something very close to this, and this was the original model for it. That's how I personally look at it. And this was a good All-Star pack. Would you guys call this the best All-Star pack compared to the Galaxy pack? I don't know. You know me. You know me, I'm gonna say whatever. In general, I'm gonna say the Galaxy pack, still number one. Still number one. Or whatever. But this one is very, very close because the glow on these are ridiculous. They glow for no apparent reason. They just glow. That's what they do. You know, like some kids just bad. It is bad. You don't know why they're bad for. They just glow. Why do they glow? We don't know why they glow. They just glow. You don't ask questions. You just let them glow. Come on, man. These are crazy. Definitely. Definitely. I really like the All-Star pack this year. I feel like they really went in and they good details. I mean, shout out to New Orleans for having a safe, good time in New Orleans. I think everybody had a good time for the most part. I think it's in New York next year. Hey man, it's gonna be fun also. All-Star pack this year. Let me know your thoughts. Is this the best All-Star pack? What do you guys think? Moving forward. I'm telling you, I picked up so many shoes, man. I picked up so many shoes. Oh shoot. Just left undefeated. I'm about to head out to my boys over at Holy Grail or whatever. Also, what store am I? What's the name of the store? The vintage store?
And Still.
And Still. Shout out to And Still. I got on more clothes than what I had on earlier or whatever. They hooked me up with a dope jacket. That's the spot. They got an upstairs spot. That's crazy. Crazy. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm at my second location, man. Holy Grail Colors. Shout out to my boy Rich. He on both sides. My boy turned up out here. I'm about to go and say what's up to the guys, man. basketball. Yo, my boy KD, you know? KD, man. I remember when I first posted, what was it? Maybe it was the Christmas KDs, Sixers, and I was like, hey, this the only one I got, this the only one I want, or whatever, unless he makes something else. And, hey, he had made a few that I actually really like, man. I gotta give a hats off to KD's doing his thing. These the Aunt Pearl KDs, extra shoelaces, you see, or whatever, very nice, got the flowers, you know, his aunt, if I'm not mistaken, you know, she has that, you know, or whatever. And then the inside says, in memory of Aunt Pearl, who inspired us all to continue to fight for a cure. So, you know, his aunt had breast cancer, and I mean, I just respect him for even taking the time out to, I just respect him the most for taking the time out to even care. You know, like, I mean, this just shows that he cared. Like, this is consistent. I know that he did the 4, I know that he did the 5, and this is the 6. So it's not like a one-time thing, like, oh, let me make some money off of it. I mean, that's what's up, man. I would definitely really respect that. You know, and I think anybody should respect that. Just in general, if you're a family man, you know? But, I mean, all in all, I want to play basketball in these. Can anybody make some cool socks for these? Or whatever, tag me in it. I want to wear these with some cool socks to play basketball in. You know, whoever, and I'll buy them. Whoever got some good socks, definitely make some good Aunt Pearl KD socks for your boy one time, man. Or whatever, like, it's gonna look good. Good socks with KD 6s look good because it's so low. You know, you got all this to show. Socks look crazy. All this to show, you know, it's just crazy. But yeah, all this in sock to show off your designs. It allows you to really showcase the shoe, basically. Well, showcase the shoe and the sock. So somebody makes some dope KD socks for your boy to go with Aunt Pearls, I would greatly appreciate it. Tag me in it on Instagram, Twitter, Trinidad James GG. You already know, we'll hook it up. Moving forward, still in the Nike world. I'm still in the Nike world. I was going ham, y'all. I hope did a little bit. Foamposite world. The All 3M Foamposite 1. I'm gonna tell you that this shoe's crazy. Your personal opinion is your personal opinion. It reminds me of course, the OG Air Max 95s with the gray and green, of course. But I mean, the shoe, I mean, it's an All 3M Foamposite. I mean, I don't know what more you want. I could tell you what more I want if the electric line was also 3M. Just, you know, just the middle, this. Then my boy brought it to my attention. I don't remember if this is 3M, but if this black right here is not 3M, and then these two things should be 3M. This should be 3M, this should be 3M, that 3M. And if the sole glued, come on, man. Now, that's just me asking for too much, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? You know, I mean, I'm that guy. I'm gonna ask. Why not? I feel like when you have a chance to, you know, really do something the whole way, then do it. You know, I mean, come on now. But I mean, even the laces are 3M, and I will tell you, the laces, for me personally, the way that they light up on the 3M is the craziest thing. Crazy. If you're a Foamposite person, or if you're a 3M person, like 3M really, you know, gets you going, these are the joints right here. 3M Foamposite 1. Let me know your thoughts. Is this the best Foamposite of the year, you think? Is this gonna be the one? We'll see. It's early. You know, we usually, at the end of the year, they ask us all these questions, what we think is the shoe of the year, and then you look at it like, oh man, what came out? You can't even remember, because it's 12 months ago. So remember, March 1st, this is the third month of the year, that's when these Foamposites came out. Are these the best ones of the year? Let me know. Still in the world of Nike. Still in the world of Nike. I want to give a big shout out to the big homie, Nicky Diamond, for really bringing it home. You know, it's not really much to say. I feel that at the end of the day, if you had the Tiffany lows or whatever, and you know what, actually I'm going to take 2 seconds to go grab mine so we can compare. Oh yeah, I'm back. So, yeah, I brought another pair. I'm that guy. Okay. So, alright. This is what we got going on here. We got, this is how they look when you bought them. This year's SB High Tiffany Dunks with the extra diamond laces. Black lace, diamond lace. You see the Croc, Croc imprint around it. Silver check, Croc actually even on the back little pull tab. Respectable. Nike SB, diamond symbol on the tongue. Respectable. Now, SB is AO, man. SB, they've been doing it for a long time. When they do it now. This is the original. This is where it all came from. This is how it all started. Just like that, and as you look at it, you can tell, and this is what a lot of older sneakerheads have a problem with. And I see sometimes they complain about it, but I don't call it complaining. I kind of understand it why they feel the way they feel, because they came up in an era buying shoes that had quality like this. Like, look at the Croc on this low. Look at that. Like the Croc about to bite you. What? Come on now. Compared to now, or whatever. Don't get me wrong, this is a great shoe. And then, shout out to my boy. Hopefully I say this right. Like, Agitelli shoelaces. Definitely. Their Instagram will be in the description below so that you can check them out. They're doing their thing with the laces. Or whatever. Big shout out to them coming out of New York. A lot of respect. Or whatever, the leather laces. But as you can look at it, I don't want you to I'm not even going to make you think that this is the shoe, because they didn't come with those laces. I did that. Still a great shoe. I feel like if you were able to get these, this is not bad to have. Because what I always say to older people and OG sneakerheads is that you gotta allow a kid to have his own story. A kid can't come on the scene and buy this shoe in 2014 and then feel like he got the one up on you. He being just like you. So this is a kid in 2014. This is his experience, like how an old head had his experience. So this is a kid's 2014 experience, just like an old head had their experience back in the day. You gotta give a child his own story. Like it's almost like a LeBron and Jordan thing. Of course, everybody grew up on Michael Jordan, but what about the new babies that are being born this year? LeBron could be that person to them, and you can't be mad because that's what they're growing up being instilled in their mind. So at the end of the day, I always tell people, like, just take it for what it is. If you don't want the shoe, then don't buy it. But don't make it a big deal to keep talking about the materials and, back in when these came out. All right, cool. That was when these came out. This is another shoe. This is not this. It's the same concept, but this is not this. Simple as that. So at the end of the day, I want you guys to let me know what you think about the highs period compared to the originals, and also how you feel about the laces in the new ones. Moving forward, still in Nike. What the crap? I'm still in Nike. I had to take it back. Atmos Air Max 1s. When did these come out? And the inside says 07-ish, so like 06, 07, something like that. Man, I remember seeing this shoe and not knowing how to attain it. Shout out to my boy Sean Walters, who Ben had these, and Ben turned up on the Air Max 1s. I remember seeing these on Tumblrs, on MySpace. Like, man, I want these shoes so bad. Man, the shoe is crazy. This shoe is crazy. This was, for me personally, as a collector or just a fan of sneakers, this was the first time I really paid attention to that teal Tiffany blue type color or whatever. But this was before, it got hyped with the South Beaches and just everything else that, Tiffany and teal turned up on. or whatever. Definitely, this was like the first shoe I ever seen with my own eyes. That, first of all, it was my first time ever seeing cement print, which I knew related to the Jordans on the Air Max 1. Like I said, I'm not saying this is the first shoe, but this was the first time I ever seen it back in the day. And I'm really happy to have the shoe, man. Really happy. I can't wait to wear it. Definitely. And I had a chance to get the sample pair, but I'm gonna tell you, for me personally, the original looked better than the sample. It's like minor details or whatever as far as like the spacing on the cement print, and that's probably about it. But for me, the originals are fun. Definitely fun. Atmos 1s. Is anybody still looking for the Atmos 1s? I know a place to get them. I'll tell you soon. I know a place that has another pair. Definitely. Still a Nike, because I'm still a Nike. The Liquid Gold High Top Air Force 1s. So, of course, I would have these. Of course, I guess. But I mean, overall, all in all, whether I was a rapper who gold is my thing or any, it didn't matter. Regular guy, still working at my old job, which I showed you guys last year. Ginza downtown in Atlanta on top of the underground. I would have wanted these shoes badly because it's just a great shoe. It's a great shoe. I mean, it's an all gold high top Air Force 1s. You guys know how I feel about that strap hanging off the back. Come on, baby. You know how I get that. Come on, man. You know how I get that. Definitely. The all leather inside. You remember I showed you guys the Liquid Air Max 1 for women. And when I seen these on the, I think somebody posted a picture, I can't remember, maybe Concept or somebody. I thought that these were gonna be women also. But it's a man shoe. Thank the Lord above. It's a great shoe. They kept true to the AU patch, periodic table elements. Gold on the tongue. How do you guys feel about this lunar bottom? How do you feel about this lunar bottom? Personal opinion. Oh, actually, this makes me think of another shoe I gotta show you the lunar bottom on. It's more shoes. I can't help it, I gotta keep showing you shoes now. I'm gonna show you now. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Right here. Right here. Boom. Undefeated joints. You already know if you're able to get these or whatever, this is a good shoe. The materials on this shoe is ridiculous. Straight up and down. This is like some type of towel suede. Crazy. What is this? Like, what are these materials here? Crazy, man. Undefeated on the inside. The inside says undefeated, of course. You know, I always do these for you guys. You know, it's all good. I ain't tripping. Undefeated. They really killed it. Definitely you guys will be seeing more about Undefeated later on in the show. But I want to know how you guys feel about that lunar bottom. They changed it with the gold speck on this one, black speck on this. If you guys know anything about it, this is the original Undefeated print from the older shoes. Crazy, man. Big shout out to Undefeated for, just always doing it right. And then the Undefeated sign that's embossed in the back right here. Crazy. Which one you guys think is better? Which one? What you think? What you going for? It's a hard choice in my personal opinion. I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know because both of these are crazy. I do know. I'm gonna get these. But still, in general, it's a hard decision. It's a hard decision, man. Because these really honestly are two great shoes. That lunar bottom, I guess they're gonna force it on me. It's the radio. Moving forward, still in Nike. I know you guys are like, he's ridiculous. Hey man, couldn't help it. It was just, promise you, between Sneaker Summit, which was amazing, LA, which is like amazing for shoes and anything, and then New York, where it's like it's New York. Can't help it, man. Can't help it. Got me another pair of Yeezy ones. Black and pink. No, they weren't DS when I bought them, but they were really, really close. And shout out to the dude who I bought them from. Him and his mom were really respectable, and they gave me a really nice price. I was like, come on, whatever, like, great shoe. I mean, I'm wear it immediately, so I didn't care about it being DS. I'm not caught up into all that type of stuff. I'm into my shoes. I'm into wearing my shoes, and he barely wore them. Black Yeezy ones. If you remember, last year I gave away mine at the show. That my original pair that I camped out for in 08. So I've been looking for a pair, a replacement pair, you know, and I was able to get them. Anybody still looking for Black Yeezy ones? I'm still looking for a fresh pair of tans though. Anybody got tans for a good price? Holler at your boy down in the comments. And before I'm not even gonna move it. Like I said, I'm doing everything in groups. You know I'm that guy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. It's red. It's red. Like, I was gonna get them. Of course I was gonna get them. They're red. But the Yeezy 2s is definitely, like, look at the difference between the Yeezy 1 and the Yeezy 2. If Kanye was still with Nike, if this is the Yeezy 1, and this is the silhouette for the Yeezy 2, what would the Yeezy 3 look like? Would it go higher or lower? Would it be sleeker or wider? What would he do? What would he have done? I don't know. I wish I knew, but we don't know. Well, I don't know. Definitely. But I mean, I really appreciate, my personal opinion, I'm still a bigger fan of the 1 silhouette. That's just me personally. But the 2 is definitely a great shoe. My favorite 2 is probably the Solar Red Yeezy 2. But I mean, stay true. The screw off gold tips are always amazing, which I can't screw off right now because it wants to embarrass me on camera. So I'm not gonna try. I'll try not to. Yeah, they're not coming up because I'm too weak. I can't get them no screw. I'm too weak. I try the bag because the bag, I've lost all my tips and replaced them with the ones on the back. Can I twist any of them? Too weak. I'm just too weak. Yeah, too weak. Nah, they're not doing it for me today. But definitely, there's so many minor details. And at the end of the day, this was a very, I will tell you, with all the things that went on with Kanye recently and just so many fakes in the market, I was very scared to buy this shoe. Very scared. Like, I feel like I could have been had it, but it's just scary, man. How do you know unless you get your receipt and your box, you know? So I finally found a guy who had the receipt. Definitely ordered it, and he got his pair from Nike, and he looked out for me. It's a good shoe. It's a good shoe. The suede right here on the toe, respectable. Of course, the red glow is, you know, the red glow in itself is crazy. Stay true to the marks. The design of this is crazy. It says Kanye West, Kanye underscore West and Nike on the inside right here. Still got those little logos. Hey, somebody tell me what these logos mean. I forgot. Been a minute. I don't feel like Googling it. Somebody let me know what these logos right here mean again. I forgot what he was doing when he did that. Yeezy 2. Yeezy 2. I guess this is the last of it. Since he's not with Nike no more. Man, I'm happy to have it. Very happy to have it. What are you guys' thoughts on the Red Yeezy 2s? Like, is it hype? Is it fire? You know, is it whack? Like, what do you think? Are you too scared to get them because you don't want to buy a fake pair? Like, what are you guys' opinions? You know, like, could he just stop at the ones? Like, what do you think he should do? Me personally, I like people to keep creating and just keep getting better and better at what they do. But what are you guys' personal opinions on the Yeezys from the 1s to the 2s and then the all reds? So I'm finally done with the Nikes. Oh, bag. You know, the bag been crazy since the bag is just crazy. Bag is just crazy. Super crazy. So what I want to actually do is take you back through and kind of let you know where I got some of these kicks from. As you remember the Atmos, which I would camp for 3 days. I'm gonna put it out there. Shout out to my boys at Holy Grail in LA. Shout out to my boys at Holy Grail. Holy Grail also has another pair of these if anybody's looking. I think a size 10 or 9.5 in the Atmos sample pair. Undefeated, of course I got them from Undefeated or whatever. I wouldn't camp for these, but yo, I definitely would want them. Definitely crazy. Undefeated. Shout out to my boy Ali all day. Undefeated all day. Definitely. Undefeated can stay with the Heat. Shout out to the home team over there. All day. Undefeated all day. Undefeated all day. And none of the shoes I've showed you, as past the Forces or the KDs, I wouldn't camp for them. Just my personal opinion. But I would love to, you know, get up in the morning. I get up early in the morning and go get them if I had to. But I wouldn't camp for them. Personal opinion. Like I said, this pair, when it was this original, my boys of success. Shout out to Lavelle. I wouldn't camp once again. I would have a shout out to the dude on eBay who I got this from. I don't remember his name, but hey, thank you, sir. Whatever, wonderful price. To one of those guys who bought his off of Nike. I'll show you guys the receipt at the end, just to make sure that you know I'm on point with mine. Shout out to my homegirl, Hadassah. Her cool self. Turned me up, or whatever. Held me down, whatever, definitely. Good person, get kicks, you know what I'm saying, all around the South. Good person, definitely. Shout out to my boys at Stratosphere in Atlanta for this pair. And I would camp a day for these. I just want to put that out there. That if I had to, I'm just putting it out there. One day if I had to. If you didn't have to, hey, kudos to you. But if I had to, one day. And shout out to my boy Nicky for sending me these personally. I really appreciate it, man. Definitely inspiration to, I feel like anybody that's just trying to come up, man, or whatever. A lot of respect, and I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Shout out to my amigo at Sneaker Summit in New Orleans. Him and his mom. Definitely. Much respect. Much respect. Oh, man. Almost done with my Nikes. Shout out, actually I gotta get both of them to talk about these. Shout out to Kick Square through Instagram. Instagram is a crazy place or whatever, but hey man, good people at Kick Square. You order shoes, they send you real shoes on time with a tracking number, great prices. A lot of respect. Shout out to those guys at Kick Square. Make sure you follow them on Instagram. You already know it. So I got through that pile of Nikes that you can see here to the side of me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can show it to them. As a quick glance. You know, we did a lot of talk about that. And to finish it up, or whatever, you know, I'm gonna end it with Jordans. Boom. Finally got it, man. Finally got them. Flint 13s, 03. Shout out to my boys at Riff. You know Riff had that heat for me. You know it. Nah, but definitely, I mean, just in general, that's just a good place. Great place to shop. They always have everything you want. Everything you want. Everything you want, they got it. It's my first time having a shoe. Oh, I left it in here because I knew this was cool. Coolest thing, one of the coolest things about the shoe, outside of the shoe itself, is that, that's how much Riff charge me. This is the original receipt from the person who originally bought these shoes from Foot Locker in Canada. Crazy. And he bought them in 05. Where? That's crazy. March 24, 2005. the original receipt. I don't know, maybe that's whack. I don't know. To me, it was so cool. I was like, let's go with it. I'm gonna talk about it. Super dope. Well, that's your credit card number, boy. Nah, but I mean, in general, my first time having a shoe. I'm late. Great material. Still got the plastic on them. Go ahead and take these off right now. Got you, sir. Great shoe. Great shoe. Happy to have it. Can't wait to wear it. Got a few little stains, little glue marks. Not tripping. Not tripping at all. Good suede on it though. I mean, Jordan's just a great shoe. I want to play basketball on these right now. Like right now. Jordan's just a great shoe. For the people who already had their Flints, you know, they re-released these without 3M on it. Which ones do you guys like better? Let me know. Moving forward, for some reason, I was having a Jordan 6 fetish, and I got the Midnight Sixes from Holy Grail. Amazing place. They got everything you need. Your wants and needs is two different things. They got everything you need. I feel like I needed to have these. It's a great shoe. It's a classic shoe. Midnight Sixes, classic shoe. Shout out to Holy Grail. And then I needed my own pair of Dornbrecher 6s. I already had Dornbrecher 6s, but I got them from my boy Sean, Atlanta Got Soul, and my boy Sean, Civil Rights. He does music too. Check him out. He sold me his back in the day. And I was surprised he sold them to me, but he sold them to me. And those were the same ones that I just kept forever. I was like, I got the shoe, I don't need no more. But I was, you know what I was saying, I always like to have my own experience. So I finally got a DS pair. Shout out to my boy Allen. You already know, Asshole Allen on Twitter. That's his name. Yeah, I'm not cursing, that's his real name. Go check it out yourself. Or whatever. Shout out to him and his crew. We ate Roscoe's together, he brought the shoe. You know, we had a good old time, man. This is a great shoe though. Dornbrecher 6 is a great shoe. Great shoe. And the game time behind the tongue. It's fresh. Goes with my jersey. Goes with everything. It's a great shoe. Great shoe, number one on the back. Man, it's a dope shoe. I'm happy to finally have it. I've been procrastinating, trying to find a good price. Oh, whatever. My boy looked out, man. Thanks, Al. Holy Grail, thank you again. Got another classic in the collection. Can't wait to wear these. Go with my jersey too. Matching day. Which one of the old 6s do you guys like better? The Midnights, the Sport Blue 6s, or the Maroon 6s from back in the day? They all came out around the same time. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Keeping it Jordan. We're still on the Jordan 6s. Ha! The shoe that everybody calls pink. Hey man, you call it what you want. I call it hard yard over here in this camp. Alright? Because these things are going crazy. Going crazy. On foot, problem. You'll see later on. The greatest Chicago Bulls outfit in the world. But I seen a lot of people. First of all, this was the hard shoe to get. I know a lot of people didn't get these. I know there's a lot of people that still want them. I also know it's a lot of people that got them. I was in New Orleans and it was like, is the ground red? Like, what's going on? Like, everybody had these shoes. Definitely. I mean, I'm definitely happy to have them. I definitely like them. I'm super happy. Shout out to my boy Ticket Jerry for looking out and holding me a pair down in New Orleans by the time I got there, because they were definitely sold out. I feel like all the infrared 6s, all the infrareds are in New Orleans. Everybody in New Orleans got them. That's where they at. If you're wondering why your city didn't get them, because New Orleans got them. Hey, I'm just putting it out there. But I like the shoe. I actually love the shoe. I really enjoy it. And for the people who don't, I mean, I respect that too. You know, it's your opinion. I get it. It don't look pink to me. When I put it on next to red, I feel real good. Straight up. Last but not least, final shoe of the day, to keep it in the infrared theme, are the infrared twos. I'm not sure when these are slated to come out, but like twos are my favorite shoes, so I was very happy to have these early. Shout out to my boy, you already know, Solely Ghost. My boy Ghost, what's up, man? He looked at East Coast Boutique. They always hook it up for your boy or whatever. I went in through those crazy laces in there. Like I said, make sure you check the description, because I'm gonna say the wrong name again. Agitelli. I'm that guy. Hey man, it is what it is. The laces look great in here. Dope. Infrared twos. How you guys feel about these? I will say that seeing them in person, I won't say this is like the best two ever. I'm not gonna say that. But in general, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I feel like on foot, problem all day. The laces just turned it up a little bit, I will say that, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's not a bad shoe. It's not a bad shoe, in my personal opinion. What's your guys' thoughts on it? On the inside, look like nothing special on the inside. It's a Jordan sign. 23 behind the toe. Definitely. So, that was all the millions of shoes that I grabbed in this period of time. I hope I didn't talk your head off. I want to take you to LA now, so we can have a good time in LA. I want every end. Hey man, you already know. It's the greatest underground show on earth. Cam James. Shout out to Eric Costin. He's a crazy.
You probably can't sleep when you think about me. I'm probably in your dreams when you're dreaming at night. And now you probably think about me all the time. Can't get me off your mind, 'cause I'm trapped in your mind.